Hello, and this is Bogast Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the DC Multiverse Wonder Woman exclusive figure from the Ares Build-A-Figure. So before we take a look at Diana Themyscira, let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. First up, she comes with the shield for Ares. That's why she's an exclusive. She comes with an add-on piece for Ares, and this has a lot of detail. I'm not going to show too much of it since I'm going to do a review of him sometime this week. Now for her actual accessories. She comes with her shield. I think the sculpting on this is amazing. It's very intricate and very, very detailed. It's got lots of sculpting to it. Like I said, the collar also looks really good too. It's silver and gold and copper, because this is kind of a copper collar, and this is gold around it. Or maybe it's the other way around. This is copper and this is gold. But I think that the color variation looks really, really nice. It just has two rubber straps right there that you can fit over her hand. Just put it like this. It's a little hard to get in there, but it's doable. Sometimes you have to angle her hand a little bit to get it in there. But there. Now she's got her shield on. And then she comes with her sword. I think this is another very well sculpted piece, because the handle of the sword is very nicely sculpted. It's got a nice color to it too. I really like the gold. And then here's her sword, the actual blade of the sword, and it's got a lot of symbols sculpted into it. Looks really nice on both sides. I can't tell, is that I think that's meant to be like scratches on the sword, because there's some on this side too. So I think that looks really nice. And it fits into her right hand, like so. There's all of her accessories. Well, there's actually one more. It's her lasso of truth, and you can just kind of unplug her belt right there, take it off. And she can hold it just like this in her hand. She can only hold it like that. But it's really difficult to get back in this snap back in the belt. This little peg right here, once you take it out. So I'll put this back on her belt. Sculpted really nicely for being such a soft kind of gummy plastic or rubber. Just hooks on like that. And that's why I said this peg right here is really tough to get back into the belt. There, I think I got it back in. Okay, so now for the head sculpt. I think this looks like Gal Gadot. I think Mattel has definitely stepped up their multiverse, which I've been a fan of them anyway, but a lot of people have complained about the sculpts and the articulation, but I really think the sculpt on this Wonder Woman is better than the first one, because I don't actually have the first one, but I have seen pictures of it, and this looks like Gal Gadot. I think all of her features came out nice and clean. I think her hair's sculpted nicely too. I think that looks really, really nice. Would have been nice if there was a little bit of maybe a dry brushing of black over, but that's fine. Just a little complaint of mine. And here her costume is sculpted out really nicely. It's got lots of lines in it. And her belt is sculpted nicely too. It may just look smooth, but it actually has a leather texture to it. I think that's really awesome. And it's painted very nicely, like that. And her sword can fit in this belt loop right here. Just fits like that. So I think that's really cool that both of these hoops right here can hold her accessories. Although I like to leave this one on since it's so hard to get back into place. But I really like this one more because you can just take it out like this. And it is nice and tight too, so if you did this, it wouldn't fall out. So I really like that. I think that is very, very awesome. So I'll just put this back here in her hand. There. And now, like her dress right here, or her skirt, I guess it's considered a skirt, it has a lot of texture on it. It's got that leathery kind of texture too. Although mine was kind of bent out. You can see how it's kind of bent out there. Could probably hold a hairdryer on and get it to go back down, but I don't know, it just kind of looks silly to me. And then here are her boots. Again, nice sculpting and paint applications because this has lots of sculpt to it. It's got lots of lines sculpted in and straps sculpted in. And the collar. I think the gold looks really, really nice. I think this figure is very well done. And I don't have any complaints with it. I just think it looks really, really nice. And on the back, the straps have even more sculpting detail with the little buttons on there. And they're painted on right, because I've gotten some figures where the buttons are painted like clear over here when they're supposed to be right here. So all the paint on this figure came out very nicely. I think the sculpt is impeccable. I'm a huge fan of this figure. And honestly, I think this, other than the Build-A-Figure itself, Ares, is probably the best figure out of the series. Just because this is the only Wonder Woman Multiverse figure I have so far, which there's going to be another in the upcoming Justice League Steppenwolf Build-A-Figure. But I think it's just a repack of this one. But I am a huge fan of this one. So now I'm going to go over articulation. She has a swivel at the head that can move side to side. And her hair is a soft plastic. It's not hard. It's very soft. That way you can move it. And I forgot to mention that everything's sculpted underneath of her hair too, so that's really cool. So she can move her head. If you move her hair around, you can get her to look both ways. And she can look up, but she can't look down. She's got ball jointed shoulders that move out very, very far. She's got a swivel at the bicep, swivel at the elbow, and a swivel at the forearm. It's like a double swivel. It swivels up and down, and then side to side. She's got a swivel at the wrist. She's got a swivel at the waist. This hindered a little bit by the belt. She can just move like that. She's got swivel hips that normally it would allow her to do a split. But with the dress here, or the skirt, it doesn't allow her to, because it's not a very pliable plastic. She can kick forward really far. She can kick back a little bit. She's got a swivel at the thigh, single jointed knee, and a swivel at the ankle. So I think the articulation on this one is really nice too. Like I said, Mattel has really been stepping it up with their Multiverse figures. So I am a huge fan of this, and I would highly recommend it. And I will try to do a review, because I actually have all of Ares, and I have them together. So I will try and do a review of all of them this week. So that's my review. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.